Let me ask you something. How long have you been waiting? Waiting for the right time, the perfect moment, the guarantee that everything will work out? Let me tell you the truth. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. Right now, you have a choice. You can keep playing small, stuck in the same habits, the same excuses, the same patterns that have held you back for years. Or you can decide right here, right now, that you're done waiting, that you're ready to step up, to break free, to become the person you were meant to be. But change isn't for the weak. It's for the brave. And by the end of this video, you won't just be inspired, you'll be driven to take action. So stay with me, because today could be the day everything shifts for you. Change starts with a choice. Everything in life, every breakthrough, every transformation, every moment of growth begins with a single decision. The problem is most people never decide. They wish, they hope, they think about change, but they never fully commit to it, and that's why they stay stuck. The truth is, nothing changes until you change. You have to decide, truly decide, that you are done living in mediocrity, and that you will no longer accept anything less than what you are capable of, that you will take full control of your life, no matter how hard it gets. Think about a moment in your life when you actually made a real decision, one that changed everything. Maybe it was the moment you decided to get healthy, to leave a toxic relationship, to start a business, or to go after your dreams. What happened? The moment you truly committed, the universe responded. You started seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles. Your mind became focused, and you began to take actions that aligned with your decision. That's the power of choice. But here's the catch. Most people never make a real choice because they let fear and doubt creep in. They think, what if I fail? What if it's too hard? What if I'm not ready? And so they wait. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait until they feel more confident. They wait until the fear disappears. But guess what? That moment never comes. You will never feel 100% ready. You will never wake up one day magically free of doubt. That's why you must choose despite the fear, despite the uncertainty. A true decision means you burn the boats. You eliminate the backup plan. You don't give yourself an escape route. You commit fully. And you take action immediately. And when you do that, life starts working for you. The people who create massive success in their lives aren't necessarily the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. They are the ones who decide what they want and go after it with relentless determination. They don't wait. They don't hesitate. They choose. And they move forward with absolute certainty. So what's it going to be for you? Are you going to keep waiting? Keep overthinking, keep letting fear run your life? Or are you going to step up, take control, and finally decide to change? Right now, in this moment, you have that power. Make the choice. Because once you do, everything else starts to fall into place. Fear is an illusion. It feels real, it seems powerful, and yet it only has as much control as you allow it to have. Fear is nothing more than a story, a projection of what might go wrong, a false narrative that keeps you trapped. But here's the truth. The most successful people in the world feel fear, just like you do. The difference? They don't let it stop them. They don't let it dictate their actions. They move forward despite the fear. Fear thrives on hesitation. The longer you sit with it, the stronger it becomes. Think about the times in your life when fear held you back. When you wanted to speak up but stayed silent. When you wanted to take a risk but played it safe. When you knew you needed to make a change but convinced yourself to wait. Every single time, fear won. Not because it was real, but because you listened to it. But what happens when you push through fear? What happens when you do the thing that scares you? You realize that fear was never real in the first place. It was just your mind playing tricks on you. It was just a barrier created by your own thoughts. The moment you take action in the face of fear, it starts to lose its grip. You prove to yourself that you are stronger than the fear, and suddenly the things that once seemed impossible become normal. Fear isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign to go. Fear only shows up when you are about to step into growth. It's your body's way of signaling that you are moving into something bigger, something unfamiliar, something that will push you to evolve. The problem is, most people misinterpret fear as a warning to retreat. But the truth is, fear is a compass. If something scares you, that's exactly what you should be doing. So how do you beat fear? You take action before it has a chance to talk you out of it. You feel the fear and you move forward anyway. You train yourself to see fear not as a roadblock, but as a green light. And the more you do this, the more fearless you become. Not because fear disappears, but because you stop letting it control you. You take your power back. Right now, there is something in your life that you know you need to do, but fear has been stopping you. What if instead of giving into it, you took action today? What if instead of overthinking, you made a bold move? Fear will always be there, but it doesn't have to run your life. The choice is yours. Your comfort zone is your cage. It feels safe. It feels familiar, but in reality, it's holding you prisoner. Every single day that you stay inside your comfort zone, you are reinforcing the walls that keep you trapped. You're settling for less than what you are capable of. You're allowing fear and uncertainty to dictate your potential. Growth only happens when you step outside of what is familiar. Every major breakthrough, every success, every life-changing moment happens outside of the comfort zone. Think about it. Every time you've grown as a person, it wasn't because you stayed in the same place, doing the same things. It was because you challenged yourself. You took a risk. You faced something difficult. And in the process, you became stronger. But most people never leave their comfort zones because they are addicted to certainty. They want to know that things will work out before they take a step. They want to feel ready before they take action. But that's not how growth works. You don't feel ready. You don't know how everything will unfold. You just have to trust the process and move forward anyway. The greatest enemy of success is comfort. The moment you start settling for good enough, you stop growing. And the moment you stop growing, you start dying. Emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Life isn't meant to be lived in a bubble of safety. It's meant to be an adventure. It's meant to challenge you, to push you, to stretch you beyond what you thought was possible. So if you're serious about changing your life, you need to start doing things that make you uncomfortable. Say yes to opportunities that scare you. Push yourself beyond what feels safe. Take the risk, make the move, step into the unknown. Because that's where the magic happens. That's where you find out what you're truly capable of. Your comfort zone is a lie. It's not keeping you safe, it's keeping you small. And if you want to live an extraordinary life, you have to be willing to step beyond it. Again and again and again. The moment you do, you'll realize that everything you've ever wanted was waiting for you outside of what felt comfortable. The only question is, are you brave enough to take that first step? Massive action equals massive change. Too often, people think that small, incremental steps will eventually lead to big results. But here's the truth. Small steps can only take you so far. To create real, lasting transformation in your life, you need to go big. You need to make bold moves. Small actions, while important, won't create the kind of breakthroughs you need. You must be willing to take massive action, to push beyond what you think you're capable of, and to give everything you've got to your goals. When you take massive action, you're telling the universe that you're serious. You're telling yourself that you're done waiting for things to magically improve. You stop hoping for success to come to you, and you start making it happen. Massive action doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. It doesn't wait for the right time, the perfect resources, or the complete plan. It starts now with what you have and figures things out along the way. Look at anyone who has achieved extraordinary things in life. They didn't get there by taking small, passive steps. They took bold, massive action. They took risks. They went all in, even when things were uncertain. And that's what made all the difference. Every single breakthrough is the result of someone stepping up and going big. Massive action requires a different level of energy. It requires a mindset that says, I will not stop until I get what I want. It requires focus, tenacity, and commitment. When you take massive action, you don't allow distractions, setbacks, or failures to derail you. You push through them, you learn from them, and keep going. And in the process, you become unstoppable. Don't settle for small moves. If you want massive change, you must be willing to take massive action. Dream big, act bigger. You will see things shift in ways you never imagined. And when you do, you'll understand that massive action is the key to unlocking the life you truly desire. Your circle shapes your future. It's said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And this isn't just a nice saying, it's a reality. The people you surround yourself with have an enormous impact on your mindset, your energy, and your results. If you want to change your life, you must examine your inner circle. Who are you spending your time with? Are they supporting your growth? Are they pushing you toward greatness, or are they holding you back? Too many people are stuck because they are surrounded by negativity, doubt, and mediocrity. They have people in their lives who either don't believe in their potential or actively discourage them from pursuing their dreams. If you want to change your life, you must be willing to cut ties with people who are holding you down. It's hard to rise to your fullest potential when you're constantly surrounded by those who aren't striving for the same level of success. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you, who encourage you to go after what you want, your life changes. You start thinking differently. You start believing more in your abilities. You start taking bigger actions. The people you spend your time with help shape your vision, your belief in what's possible, and your determination to succeed. If you want to elevate your life, you need to elevate your circle. Surround yourself with people who push you, who help you grow, who believe in your dreams as much as you do. Find mentors, coaches, and friends who can help guide you. Get rid of the energy drains, the people who are constantly doubting, criticizing, or bringing you down. Your circle should be full of people who challenge you to be better and who are actively working toward their own greatness. If you want to change your life, make sure you're surrounded by those who are already on the path of growth, success, and fulfillment. They will help you rise higher than you ever thought possible. Discipline outlasts motivation. Motivation is a powerful tool, but it's also fleeting. Some days you'll wake up feeling motivated and ready to conquer the world. Other days you'll feel tired, unmotivated, or uncertain. The problem is most people rely on motivation to drive their actions. They wait until they feel inspired to take action. But the truth is, motivation is unreliable. Discipline, on the other hand, is consistent. It doesn't depend on how you feel. Discipline is the ability to show up and do the work even when you don't feel like it. It's about developing the habits and routines that keep you moving forward regardless of your emotions. The people who succeed are not the ones who wait for motivation to hit. They are the ones who show up day after day and do what needs to be done.